Welcome back to Bravado TV for our Bravado Wireless Basketball Media Days. And joining us now, we have the HARTSHORNE Miners. We have Coach Daniel Loki, Ethan Edwards, and Easton James joining us in the studio. And Miners, thank you for coming up, man. And I tell you what, if I ever thought of a Miner mascot, Coach Loki, you're it. Man, you hit it to the T right there. I love it. I love it. Okay, let's start off. Coming off a great record last year, and it's no secret, if anyone knows anything about Miner basketball, they've got somewhat of a tradition down there. And you guys, 21-6 record last year, rolling off a good record.
Yes, sir.
How do you transfer that to this year?
I mean, hopefully we can continue doing the things that we did last year with our defense. I feel like our defense was the reason why we had the success that we had, and we just have already talked that was going to be the same direction we were going to follow this year. Just keep working on defense. Defense wins the championships. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay, you've got down at speed and size and obviously experience. What's your returning starters look like?
We'll have, of course, Easton and Ethan, two seniors. Josh Rente, senior, big man. He'll be back. And then we'll have a couple that came off the bench last year that are going to be filling those starter roles that got experience last year. So, it's not like they haven't seen the floor. So
you're going to have a pretty solid core.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right, Ethan, I'm going to ask you kind of what some expectations for this team this season.
I feel like we're just trying to beat expectations, trying to overaccomplish.
Right.
Because some people think that we aren't going to be as good as we were last year. So,
kind of going to, what's what I'm looking for? You're not going to necessarily sneak up on them, but hey, you're going to show them, hey, we're still there,
yeah. Yes.
And expecting to make a run there. All right.
Yes,
all right. Easton, what are some of the goals you have set for yourself and the team this season? That's all right.
Like I said, Easton, prove people wrong and hopefully make an area tournament.
All right. So let's talk about team chemistry. How's the team chemistry this year?
Pretty good.
Yeah, it should be pretty good.
Everyone gets along and real cohesive and everything?
Yep.
Yep.
All right. Coach, what are some of the goals that you've set for this team this season?
Personally, we haven't even hardly talked about goals this year. Last year it was kind of a deal where I was new. It was my first year last year, and we were kind of trying to figure out what we had, how we needed to play. Me being a new coach and them learning a new system, my system, and so I didn't put any goals out there at the beginning of the season last year, and the boys started figuring that on their own.
Right.
I started challenging them personally, and then came into practice one day and they had already put their own goals on the board, and we accomplished quite a bit of them, and so I kind of was just going to let it roll that way this year. Expectations are high in ourselves.
Right.
Let the kids figure out. Let them figure out what their goals are that they want to accomplish.
That's pretty good. You walk in and the kids have already set down what they want to do, and
yeah.
And that's going to make your job a little bit easier because they've already had that expectations of themselves.
Yes,
so
sir.
I like that. All right, boys, who's the best ball handler on the ball club?
I'd probably have to say Ethan.
All right, Ethan. Then I'll ask you, who's a lockdown man?
Probably me or Easton, honestly.
Okay, all right.
We're both right there.
All right. What about who's taking the last second shot to win the game?
It's according to what shot we need.
Yeah.
Exactly. I've asked this to many teams, almost every team, and I was very surprised and humbled how many would say, well, it just depends on what we need, who's open, and who's hot.
Yeah.
And
situation.
Yeah, situation play. So yeah, that's very headsy. You got to be proud about that, Coach.
Yeah.
So,
it's awesome.
all right, guys. Any last thoughts before we kick you out of here?
Nope.
No. All right. Well, we told you we want to bring you up here to be rock stars. So y'all get ready to sign autographs when you get back home. All right. All right, folks or guys. I really appreciate you coming up here, folks. Be sure and check out the Miner basketball team. Get on their website, find their schedule, go watch them, go cheer them on, pat these kids on the back, and travel with them, and let them know they're doing a good job, win, lose, or draw. And then see what you can do to help out the program. Buy them dinner before or after a game. Get them some body wash so they don't stink when they go back home to mom and dad. Just help them out wherever you can. But Guys, thank you so very much. And folks, thanks for watching Bravado TV for our first annual Bravado Wireless Basketball Media Day. And this was the HARTSHORNE Miners. And hopefully we wish them all the best of luck for this season. So stick around. Coming up next should be the Braggs Wildcats.